Guys, today we have a crazy video for you. So, I updated Detroit Lions Stadium because, they won. They won their first playoff game in 30 some odd years. Because of this man right here. Dan Campbell. So, I updated the stadium a tad bit to show them winning their first playoff game. Both end zones show the final score of the first playoff win in 30 years. 24-23, their win over the LA Rams. Again, like I said, both of them showing that exact thing. I also changed the sides here, you can see, where now it's gloves and it says Lion. So I changed this a little bit, wanted to kind of update this. Let me go ahead and do this real fast because my allergies are going crazy. We have NFC, so pretty much the same thing as before, just a little bit updated there. We also have the field is now a different color. So I like to change the fields to the colors of the team. So whatever team I'm doing, I do the field the same exact color. A little bit of a darker blue on the outside rim of it. Right here for the tunnels, we have Calvin Johnson, Megatron. I also went ahead and changed the inside here. So now it's Calvin there. And it's also Calvin there. I changed the speed limit sign. So this used to say 5 miles per hour. I think this is because when they do the, bring the cart down, this is only a certain mile per hour you can have. I did 75. I also added Jared Goff right there. So I thought that would be a kind of cool little, paying homage to the guy who won their first playoff game in 30 some odd years. And then going up here, I also changed the doors, the sides here, and then the walls. And I don't know what that is. I can't really explain that one. And they only have one tunnel. So there really isn't any other tunnels to go out of, sadly. But if we go up higher here, I changed all the gates. Okay, that's just glitched out as all heck. I changed all these gates. These used to be just regular, metal gates, kind of gray silver color. I changed them to all being blue. I changed all this to being blue as well, so kind of made everything blue here. Kind of the same color of the field, just a little bit lighter blue. I thought it made it look a tad bit better, just a tad bit more popping out around the stadium. Going over here, we have the Lions logo, and inside the Lions logo here, we have Calvin Johnson Jr. is the background. So you can see his head right here, and it also goes around the whole entire thing. Looking elsewhere in this stadium, we go over here. Actually, I did not update those, actually, surprisingly enough. Kind of see what else I upgraded inside the stadium. Okay, what I like to do a lot is these concession stands. By the way, this is a better look of the Calvin Johnson here. So every little square here is a Calvin Johnson, picture / portrait. All these things right here, you can see it has Calvin. So you have, Lions flag, you have Calvin. Actually, that's not Calvin. That's, I forget who that is. That's one of the Lions guys scoring a touchdown. So I put that right there. And then I want to see, actually, before we go outside the stadium here, I believe I did change some of the concession stands. I don't know where I changed them, though. Or maybe they just didn't go into effect. They should. They should have. Actually, no. None of the ones that the concession stands I changed actually went into effect. I was trying to put, Wendy's and different logos there. So, not sure what happened there. But this is, again, like I said, inside the stadium. Now, outside the stadium, here's the thing, right? Whenever you change inside the stadium, when you change, concrete or blocks that are made up inside the stadium, the outside kind of has the same concept, where it utilizes those same resources for the outside. So, I made a very blue Ford Field. Insanely blue. And also, this baseball stadium. But, yeah. So, Calvin John, as you can see where it says Ford Field, this is all a color based on the context of, what's it called? It's like a reflection color based on the Calvin Johnson image. So right here we have Ford Field. You can see in the background here you have 85. Looking all the way around here, you have the different lines here that are all blue that I changed, making it look a little bit better. The buildings around Ford Field now are very much blue. The back does not look that good, I'll be honest with you. All the flags, by the way, have that exact same logo or the same player where it says Lions. Thought that looked a little bit nice. We have we have Calvin Johnson here. You can see on this little telephone pole. This is now blue. All of this is blue. We have different shades of blue, which I do really like. Only the back part of the stadium I'm not too much of a fan of. We have Ford Field here. I don't really like the lighter blue as much. But here's the best addition to Ford Field that I did. Okay? I'm going to try to see if I can get an aerial shot as much as I can. But do you guys see the roof? If you think that you're seeing Dan Campbell's face plastered on the roof, you would be correct. Okay, let me see if I can get as much as I can. Oh man, I hate EA so much for not giving me good aerial shots. That's the best I can get because sadly you can't get above the stadium. The stadium's too high up. Yeah, I put Dan Campbell's face on both sides of Ford Field. The stadium now has Dan Campbell's face 3 places in the stadium. 1 there, and then twice on top of the roof. That right there is when you win a playoff game. And the first time in 30 years, you got to honor the greats that got you there. And then also, by the way, right here, you got Calvin Johnson as well. So, a little bit more Calvin Johnson love. And obviously, listen, Calvin Johnson, one of the best receivers of all time, played for your Detroit Lions. Going to go a little bit more into the Barry Sanders ask because Barry Sanders was also another legend for this team. But I decided to just go Calvin Johnson. I thought it would be kind of cool to go Calvin. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. But also tell me down below which team do you want me to do next. Little side note here, because I did change the colors of the stadium. And again, the assets just get reused throughout the rest of the map. We have a lot of blue buildings, okay? We have a lot of blue buildings, and apparently Detroit in general now are really honoring the fact that their team won their first playoff game in 30 years because they decided to paint the whole entire city blue. See, that's what you call honoring your team. You want to honor your team, you paint the whole entire city blue after you win a game, a playoff game. Which, to be honest, yeah, this looks absolutely beautiful. I also was thinking about going back to Madden 23 and completely, because Madden 24 you can't change the meshes, the blenders of the stadiums. Madden 23 you can. I might go back to Madden 23 and customize some stadiums, as in, like, change the actual stadium. Oh, this looks so weird. This looks so weird because it's the color of it all being just straight blue. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Peace out, guys.